Barbs. Today we're going to go over dancer pose, not to be confused with Hatha's standing bow pulling pose. With dancer, you don't hinge purposely to try to parallel your torso to the ground. You keep your chest lifted. Some of the parties include 1, hip extension and internal rotation, 2, balance because you're on one foot, 3, back flexibility, and 4, chest opening. Some poses that can help include 1, Natarajasana, but especially the variation where you're grabbing your foot from behind and trying to get your heel to come to the outside of your butt. This helps open up your hip extensors. Also, trying to come into a back bend in Natarajasana also helps because you're in a back bend when you're standing in dancer. Other poses that can help is if it's hard to grab your foot in Natarajasana, you can also take half frog on your belly. So grab your foot with your fingertips towards your ankle and pull it towards the outside of your booty. You can also take that standing, so you can work on your balance to help with dancer. So shift your weight to your right foot or one of your feet. Grab a pizza platter with your left hand. Then reach and grab for the inside of your foot and hold. If you really want to work on your balance, you can also try to hinge. Well, obviously I need to work on my balance. And rise. This helps build the strength that will help you with your balance. To get into dancer, stretch your right arm into the air, palm facing to the front. Point your tailbone towards your heels. Inhale, find length. Exhale, kick. You're creating a back bend with a kick. Kick back and up, rather instead of to the side. Try to have your knees relatively close to each other. So from here, my knees are together, and when I'm kicking, my knees just tracking backwards. If I were to kick off to the side, my hips will start to open, which is what I don't want, which is why this works your internal rotation. To balance, kick hard into your hand as well as stretch your arm out to the front. So if you feel like you're falling backwards, stretch your arm towards the front. If you feel like you're falling forwards, kick harder into your foot. Eventually, your shoulders should be in one line as you kick into your hand. And also your torso is naturally lowering, but that's because your back bend is getting bigger. I never hinged and I kept my chest lifted the whole time. So as my back bend gets bigger, my chest is naturally lowering, but I'm not hinging, which is the difference between standing bow pulling pose. So that was it for dancer. Remember to keep your chest lifted as you're in vinyasa dancer. If your vinyasa class is a fusion class and they call standing bow pulling, then that's a different pose. Again, the parties include balance, hip extension, back flexibility, chest opening, but also internal rotation because you want your foot to be straight back rather than off to the side. So you want to actively work on closing your knees together. Thank you for watching.